Alexa, open escape room.
The available rooms are the office, the car, the jail cell, and the garage. Which room would you like to enter?
Garage.
A musty odor seeps into your nostrils and stings your tongue. As you sharply swallow the smell, you think back on your life accomplishments. As a failed artist, you never worked a real day in your life. You panic that you may never get the chance to turn things around. You begin to lift your body up, but something restricts you. Your eyes open to reveal a rope tying your hands to the ground. In a fit of rage, you thrash your arms up and down until the rope begins to unravel. You continue to apply pressure on the rope until it snaps. You stash the rope in your pocket for later, lift up your body, and survey the room. What would you like to do? Just say look up, down, left, right, or forward to begin.
Look forward.
You look in front of you and see the closed garage door and a button next to it. What would you like to do?
Use the button.
You click the button expecting the garage door to open, but nothing happens. You scream out loud in frustration and click it a few more times before giving up. What would you like to do?
Look right.
You look to the right and see some packed shelves against the wall. Beside the shelves, you see a generator. What would you like to do?
Inspect the shelf.
You take a closer look at what is on these shelves. Everything is covered in layers of dust and looks like it hasn't been touched in years. You see an old tape player among the mess. You start searching for anything useful and find an empty bucket and a cloth. You pick these two items up and leave the rest of the junk on the shelves. What would you like to do?
Look left.
You look left and see a circuit breaker and an old motorcycle resting against the wall. What would you like to do?
Inspect the bicycle.
Sorry, but you do not see a wires. What would you like to do?
Bicycle.
I didn't get that. What would you like to do?
Inspect that bicycle.
Sorry, but you do not see that bicycle. What would you like to do?
Look left.
You look left and see a circuit breaker and an old motorcycle resting against the wall. What would you like to do?
Move to the motorcycle.
You take a closer look at the motorcycle. It looks like it hasn't seen much use and probably doesn't work anymore. You notice some gas leaking from the fuel tank. What would you like to do?
Use the bucket on bicycle.
I didn't get that. That is not an option. Inspect an object, use an item on an object, or look in a different direction. What would you like to do?
Use the bucket on motorcycle.
You position the bucket below the leak in the fuel tank and watch as it drips and drips until the bucket is full of gas. You breathe a sigh of relief as you feel you are one step closer to freedom. What would you like to do?
Right.
You look to the right and see some packed shelves against the wall. Beside the shelves, you see a generator. What would you like to do?
Move to the generator.
You take a closer look at the generator. It's one of the few things in here that isn't covered in a layer of dust. Too bad the gas tank is empty. What would you like to do?
Use the bucket on generator.
You take your gas-filled bucket and carefully pour it into the generator until it is full. What would you like to do?
On the generator.
The generator is filled up with gasoline. You try to start it, but the pull cord is missing. What would you like to do?
Use the rope.
Sorry, but you do not see a rug. What would you like to do?
Use rope on generator.
With the gas tank full, you take the rope that was originally bound around your wrists and connect it to where the missing pull cord was. You give it a strong tug. It's running. Power is back on. Nice work. What would you like to do?
Look left.
You look left and see a circuit breaker and an old motorcycle resting against the wall. What would you like to do?
Inspect the socket breaker.
You see 4 different colored switches: blue, red, white, and green. What order would you like to switch them in?
Red, white, blue, green.
I didn't get that. Name the 4 colors in the order you would like to switch them in, or say cancel to go back.
Cancel.
Okay, you are back in the room. What would you like to do?
Inspect the self.
Sorry, but you do not see a safe. What would you like to do?
Inspect the self.
Sorry, but you do not see a safe. What would you like to do?
Inspect socket breaker.
You see 4 different colored switches: blue, red, white, and green. What order would you like to switch them in?
Red, white, blue, green.
Power begins to flow through the circuit breaker. What would you like to do?
Look down.
You look down and see a toolbox. What would you like to do?
Open the toolbox.
The toolbox is locked and has a 4-digit combination lock. What 4 digits would you like to try?
8, 9, 4, 5.
You carefully spin the code to 8, 9, 4, 5 and breathe a sigh of relief as the lid easily opens up. You eagerly search for tools that could aid in your escape, but to your disappointment, there aren't really any useful tools in here. You pick up a bottle of grease, but find nothing else important. What would you like to do?
Look up.
You look up at the ceiling. All you see is the garage opener that is hooked up to the garage door. What would you like to do?
Use grease on garage opener.
You take the can of grease and add some onto the chain. It looks like it will function a lot more smoothly now. What would you like to do?
Look forward.
You look in front of you and see the closed garage door and a button next to it. What would you like to do?
Hit the button.
You press the button and the garage door quickly opens up. You step outside and take a deep breath of fresh air before emptying your pockets and sprinting to the nearest police station, unsure of what to tell the authorities. Congratulations on your escape. Not many people have made it this far. It took you 8 minutes, 16 seconds to escape. You escaped faster than 99% of other players. Challenge your friends to beat your time or try to beat it yourself. If you liked this game, you should check out our other game, Christmas Escape.
Alexa.
Christmas Escape is a
Stop.
Are you sure you want to quit?
Yes.
Okay, thanks for playing.